You've probably heard the phrase, "Time heals all wounds." But what if time is only part of the story? What if we choose to forget, not always consciously, but in ways that protect us? This is the hidden psychology of motivated forgetting. It's not about memory failure, it's about memory survival. Today, we explore why the mind forgets what the heart can't handle. Sigmund Freud once said, "Unexpressed emotions will never die," but he also believed that the mind finds clever ways to bury them. One of those ways? Repression. A defense mechanism, not to erase the memory, but to hide it from ourselves. When something hurts too much or makes us feel unsafe, we push it down, deep enough to forget, but never truly gone. Because the mind doesn't delete, it just closes the door. And sometimes we throw away the key on purpose. Think about it. How many times have you forgotten a painful conversation, a betrayal, a trauma? You only remember in flashes? Survivors of emotional abuse often forget entire chapters, not because they weren't paying attention, but because remembering would shatter the self. A child may forget the screams in the hallway, but grow up flinching at raised voices. A partner may forget the red flags, but feel uneasy around love. These aren't memory lapses. These are acts of survival. So, is forgetting a conscious decision or something deeper, more automatic? Psychologists say it's both. Sometimes we know exactly what we're avoiding. Other times, our brain pulls the curtain before we even realize there's a stage. Motivation drives memory, and the strongest motivation? Emotional safety. The brain protects what it can't process until we're strong enough to revisit the file. But there's a cost. When we forget, we lose parts of ourselves. We lose the lessons, the warning signs, the truth. And those forgotten wounds, they often return, disguised as patterns, repeating relationships, replaying pain, reliving what we thought we buried, because you can't heal what you won't face. The good news is, what is repressed can be recovered through therapy, through journaling, through safety, because forgetting may be protection, but remembering is liberation. Memory is not a vault, it's a mirror, and the more we're willing to look, the more we begin to see. Sometimes we forget not to erase, but to survive. But survival is only the beginning. Healing begins with curiosity, with gentleness, with asking, "What did I forget?" to protect myself. Because once we remember, we can finally choose to grow, to grieve, to go on. This is the missing why. Watch, think, reflect.